Okay, guys. Well. So, today is Crazy Sunday, and we're about to make a crazy announcement. Um, Nobody's joined yet to watch, so I'm just going to go ahead and start because I think we should. We have a lot to talk about. DSBB will be premiering on June 20th this year. First time I've ever put a game out this fast. Usually I take 2 months of promotions, but I'm excited about this season and I can't wait to start, and it's ready to go. So we're going to start next month, and we have a huge season planned. And I want to talk to a legend right now, a legend in his own mind. No, he's a legend for real. He's definitely a legend in this game. He's the iconic king,
Yo.
Dominic.
So,
Hi, Dominic. How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing great, Demonica. How are you?
I'm doing awesome. I'm doing great because I'm talking to one of my favorite players of the series.
Thank you.
So let's just go back. Let's go back to last season.
Mm-hmm.
You had such a heartbreaking end to DSBB, and I did tell you guys that it was the last season, but turns out not so much. It's the last of the era.
Yeah.
Of that era. So we're getting ready to start a new chapter of the series. Let's talk about Hell for a minute. What are your thoughts on season 9?
Season 9, I mean, it was so quick and everything was so jam-packed full that really I expected a lot more people to get brought in at some point, but really it was just 14 days long, 2 weeks long, and I ended pretty early, or midway.
It was very emotional. You left in a very dramatic, unexpected turn of events. Rory took you out.
Yeah.
I was very shocked. I didn't even see that coming. How do you feel now looking back on that?
Looking back on that, I mean, he won, so it's really like, congrats, dude. I mean, I had an assassination in my pocket I was potentially using that night, but he killed me before I could pull it out. So it's pretty devastating. Left with one of the only ones in the game. Someone else picked it up. I don't know who. But yeah, at least the person that killed me went on to win. That's like losing the soccer game to the person that goes on to win the championship. So it's fine.
You also were taken out earlier in that season with Mac, who made a deal with me, and he took you out, and you won the Russian roulette, and just took him out. I mean, how do you feel about? I mean, I'm sure that you have feelings on that too. How do you feel about that?
I mean, like, I've talked about that so much with Mac. I mean, stupid decision on his part. It was really early in the game, night 1, so he wanted to do something. He wanted to do anything he could to gain relevancy in that game. So he took out the biggest name he could see, and they backfired on him.
Okay, so here we are today, and what's happening here? Why are you here today?
I'm here to win. I'm here to play the game. I'm here to. It's what's up, you know. DSBB is my thing.
Okay, so what can we expect differently this time around?
This time around, last season I played way more defensively than I should have. I used powers out of limited, and I took pride in using less powers, but ultimately in the end, people sat in the end who used a bunch of powers. So this season, if I get a hold of power, it's going out night 1. That's it. I'm using a power right when I get it.
So you're not holding back this season.
No.
Wow. So should I expect ruthless aggression from you?
Ruthless. I mean, to a mild extent. I mean, if I'm gonna question whether I should use a power, I'm gonna use it. But I'm not gonna do anything that's absurd and would blow up my game like Mac did. I'm gonna use it strategically and smart to advance my own game, not just wild shooting powers at anyone I can.
Okay, so I'm going to go a little deeper into this question. So, there's been a huge, the lines have been drawn in the sand when it comes to the different groups that are on Twitter, and you happen to be in a huge group. And I've heard this so many times in certain interviews. Do you think that that's going to affect you this season, just with the GH fam group and then these other groups, the Stain group? I don't even know all the groups that there are, but do you think that that's going to impact your gameplay at all? Being,
Yeah. Association has been my downfall in a lot of games for the past like few games. Association has really made me a target. So if I need to kill that association and make my own side and say, "Hey, I'm here by myself," I'll use a power against people that I'm technically associated with.
mhm.
It's whatever. If I have to kill that association, I will. I'm by
Yeah,
myself this season. I intend to play myself this season.
yeah. So, because I mean, I definitely know that about you. You definitely are someone that believes in what you believe in, and I don't really see you as a follower at all. Um, So you're definitely going to play an independent game. I mean, over the seasons, you've been connected to the SA groups, and now the GH group. I actually don't see that. I see you playing Dominic's game, and I never really see you following people in groups or whatever. But do you think it's fair to connect you to these groups and connect you to certain people?
Yeah, I mean, it is fair to connect me to certain people because they're my friends. I worked with them in previous games. It's like it's whatever. I mean, but you can associate me in every game I play with them, and I guess that forces me to work with them. But this season, if I get associated into a group again like last season, I'm really not going to have it. I'm going to try my best to take the people out.
Hmm. Okay, so how do you feel about God, every time I talk to you, I lose train of thought for some reason. Um, it was right on the tip of my tongue. Oh, how do you feel about what do you think? What do you say to the people that say, well, God, we've seen Dominic play this game before. We've seen him in other seasons. I mean, he's won the game, and here he is again. This is supposed to be the new generation, but here Dominic is. What do you say to those people?
I say to those people, it's a new generation. And I'm gonna bring a new style of gameplay to what I usually do. I'm not gonna play the same dominant gameplay where I use as minimal powers as possible. I'm gonna play a new generation type of game, and I'm gonna do everything I can to play differently from last season.
Hmm. What does new generation mean to you?
New generation means you've cut Matthew Poppet. It's just going to be you this season. I feel like you've made an effort to make this season completely different. Oh, it's season 10, so I feel like there's going to be a new turn of the game. I know Jigsaw has been brought up a lot of times in interviews, so I think that's going to be a good turn of the new generation. And I'm seeing a lot of new players, a lot of new faces to this community hit the game for the first time, so I'm excited to see how that plays out.
Well, this is what I would say to those people that would say that you're coming back again. And God, well, I would say this. This is a series, and uh, it's like a show, a television show. Certain shows have stars that are reoccurring stars. I believe that you're young. You're not an old person. You have a lot to give to this series, and we pretty much watched you. I pretty much watched you grow up from. I mean, you were a little kid when I first met you, and you are like a teenager now, and you are still growing up and becoming a man. So I feel like you're growing up in the series, and I don't see a problem with you coming back 100 times. I mean, for God's sake, Noah has played every season since he won, and I think you both are fixtures in the series, and I will always allow you guys to play. It doesn't matter. I don't give a shit what people think. But um, I'm just excited that you're even willing to come back into the craziness of my world. It's exciting. It really is, and I am excited to see what you bring to the table because you definitely bring different games every season, and I'm excited to see what you're going to bring this season. What do you have to say to the newbies?
To the newbies, I hope there's some competition. I hope people fight back this season, and I hope some people give a name to themselves in the DSBB community.
You just won a game,
I know.
uh, and there's some people that play with you in that game. Are you concerned?
I'm never concerned. I mean, if they want to target me for previous games, that's okay. But everyone in Mason's Big Brother game, I'm cool with. I mean, I know I did do some people dirty. Shout out to them. They know who they are. But if they want to target me in this game, it's all good. I'll understand. It's game on. But if they want to DM me and work it out, then I'm willing to work with them again and again. It's all. I have to. I don't. Hold up. I don't snake people for fun. I do it when I have to win. And that person that I snaked knows I ultimately it was the decision I had to make, and it did pay off. So as loyal as I am to them, I'm gonna win. I'm a smart kind of loyal, and I'd hope they were too.
You were playing with somebody that I consider on the same level as. I mean, as much as I am fond of you, I'm fond of that person too, and it was very exciting to see the two of you in the same game together. Mikey is one of the original child stars of my game, and that was a very shocking moment for me to watch you. But at the same time, I saw a different, a more aggressive you, and it was very it was interesting to see. It really was. I'd never seen that before from you. It was shocking, to say the least, I guess. But honestly, great game move. Great game move.
Thank you.
And congratulations on that. You tried to make it last season, and I really hope that this season is different for you. Is there anything you want to say to the viewers that are going to be rooting you on, your fans?
Well, if I have any fans, I mean, I hope you guys are really rooting for me because I hope to put on a show, not only play a good game this season. I hope to win. I hope to prove the people that see me win game after game saying they're going to take me out wrong, and I hope they work with me and let me win again.
All right. Okay, I want to ask you this last question, and this is a question that I asked last season, but I didn't get to ask you this question because you were you went into the game anonymously as a secret player, but this time it's not that way. I want to ask you, if you could be a room in a house, which room would you be and why?
Say it again. You cut out a little.
If you could be a room in a house, what room would you be and why?
I could be in a room in a house, like any room in a house.
If you could be a room. If you could be a room.
I'd be the bathroom because I'm the shit.
Ah! Oh my God. That is new. Okay. And oh my God, if I ever do a pageant, I'm going to use that. I might get points taken off, but God, that was really good.
All right.
You heard it here, you guys. He would be the bathroom because he is the shit. Oh, wow. All right. That was good. All right, Dominic. Well, on June, everybody, we are going to be having our premiere a little bit early. You guys are not going to have to wait for the season. Next month, June 20th, we will be premiering season 10. And it's going to be a very twisted season. And I've said that before. But this season, things have changed in the D's Big Brother house. And I don't think anybody's going to be prepared for what's to come. And I'm excited to see what happens this season. And please, Dominic, don't make me cry this season, okay?
I'll try that.
All right. Okay, guys, we are done for the night, but I am going to come back later on with another interview. Dominic, if you'll please stick around after I go off the air. I have a little bit of information to give you, and I'll see you on June 20th for the premiere of Season 10 Slaughter Hotel.
See ya.
All right, guys. We'll be right back with another meet and